Alright, and welcome back to Game Log. My name is Revixy, and I'm back to some more Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Now, I'm only gonna do this for half an hour. Currently it's like 2 a.m. I am quite literally pretty tired. I've been playing Arma 3 all day with a couple of guys, and I'm literally busted. So I'm just gonna do this briefly because I wanted to play the story. And since I'm doing a full let's play of it, I can't really just continue the game without you guys. That would be kind of bad if I ran into something that was big, that has something to do with the story that that would make sense to have in the video anyway. So that said, let's continue.
You made it. Hell of a time for a lockdown.
More like convenient, given everything that's happened in this investigation so far.
What does that mean?
They knew I was coming. Marchenko and the gold mask from Dubai. Somebody tipped them off.
Are you accusing me?
Yes.
I'm not accusing anyone, yet. But 2 ambushes in less than a month? I want to know what's really going on.
So do I. McCready dug into Garm. Started out as a geological research center, funded by the European Union, until 2025, when it was purchased by a nameless shell company.
You put Chang on it?
That kid scares me. Tracked it back to Bell Tower Associates in under an hour.
I take it no one purchased it when Bell Tower went bankrupt last year.
Wasn't even listed on the asset sheet. So like I said, you stumbled into something big. Care to focus on figuring out what it is? Chicane debriefed me while you were flying back. Leon sent in a strike team. Got there about an hour after you two slipped out.
And the mercs were gone.
Did a pretty good job of trashing the place before bugging out, and left a few booby traps behind. So we have no idea where they went, or what they're planning next.
Not necessarily. I heard Marchenko talking to his men. He said something about finalizing a deal with the Diwali.
We need to move on this now. I'll get a search warrant for that old Diwali-owned theater on Tsar Dibi Adlam Street.
You really think we have time for a search warrant?
No, but with the city under lockdown, I can't guarantee you'll make it over to the red light district alive.
I got here, didn't I? Nobody's killed me yet.
All right, fine. I won't stop you. Just be careful out there, Jensen. Let me know what you find.
Copy that.
Find a way into the Diwali
You do
territory.
understand we are trying to stop terrorists here. I understand that.
Oh, hello. We're gonna go off the rails here for a second. No, can't do that. Damn it, man. Okay. Whoops.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Oh, shit. go. First I need to go back to the apartment now. Here's the SOS.
Can you hear me? You have to come quick. He's here.
Who's here? Who is this?
It's Daria. From the crime scene. Do you remember? I'm at home. Apartment across from yours. Please, hurry. I need you one thing.
Are you still there? Daria.
Son of a bitch. Maybe it's because you are. Why can't I sit against that? It's so annoying.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Je zakázáno zdržovat se na ulicích. Opakuji, zákaz vycházení na ulici. Jedná se o dočasné pořádkové opatření. Dodržujte prosím zákaz vycházení.
Haha, nice. It's not tramps. Why is he just walking? Somebody's about to get murdered in his apartment. He's just like, no, 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 whatever, man. Or not his apartment, her own apartment. And there's no way of getting there without going through this. Alright, so there might be a little jump here, which would look a little bit weird, but if not, then you guys should know that I had to reload the game all the way to the actual subway where I had to go off to, because as I walked down on this train track, it kept crashing when I tried to go back to this station after I have been up and figure out what the fuck was going on and stuff. Then I went all the way back up here and tried to find out what the fuck was going on, because there's a mission up here that's optional later. And then I have to go back again, and that's when the game crashed on me constantly for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, that's it. this over with. Hopefully it won't crash this time. I have a vague feeling White did, but I can't say for sure. I think it's because the cops saw me and caused an alarm or something, so we'll see if that was the case or not. Hopefully it wasn't. Stop that. Because this part is probably the hardest to sneak by. I did manage to do it. It's just when I have to go back, they saw me, so. I can't shake down the exosuit without any imbuement, so. By the way, this is the next morning from the recordings last night. What? Is that? Yeah, it is.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Never mind. Wrong apartment.
Daz is the man. He'll set you up. You want praxis, eh? Biocell, hypostim, painkillers.
I might be interested.
I sell these things.
Yeah, I got that.
Buy something.
This is something I can sell. Now the two different rifles here, they have like specific ammo, two different type of ammo, and one of them can be silenced while the other can't. So this like is 50 cal, the other one is just sniper rifle, even though it says Lancer rifle and the other one says sniper rifle, but whatever. It works like a 50 cal anyway. So, yeah, let's see. Jesus. Okay. I can go with that. $10,000. Are you shitting me? How much? Whatever. Go with it. Well, it's understandable, so. $500. I get 100 parts per 500, so. Sold out. Fair enough. Oh, hello. This one looks different than the one I have. I think it is a different gun. So if I sold like my handgun, this one would be the one I would get, so. The thing is, I have a silence on that, so.
Что за хуйня?
I have everything I need.
Then get lost. You waste my time.
So it's upstairs. Just gonna save real quick because one thing I noticed is that when I had to deal with that bug, it's really annoying to have to go back like an hour and replay most of it. So
My Interpol friend, it's dangerous for you to be out in the street tonight. What are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Oh, the killer is still out there. More victims have turned up. All of them Augs, all harvested. Just like Angela's gun.
So it's the same person doing all this, and we still have no idea who that is.
I'm not sure where all this is going, but I've been looking at old case notes, and it's uncanny. Marek Svobotka, the old harvester, is supposed to be dead. Yet this killer seems to... little habits that were never made public. I even called the cemetery just to make sure Svobodka's still dead.
And?
He's dead.
That doesn't explain what you're doing here.
It's still my case, isn't it? And it's still open. I was hoping that maybe Daria suddenly remembered something. What about you? You know very well that your Interpol ID doesn't mean shit tonight. Hell, I should be arresting you right now.
Daria called me. She said she was in trouble. She said he was here. Then she got cut off. Is she in there?
I wouldn't know. I knocked and no one answered. I've been worried about her. So she called you.
You know how she feels about cops.
Right. Look, you're not supposed to be outside tonight. I'll take a look around the building. You'll see if you can find a way inside. Hopefully we're not too late. Just try not to get caught, eh?
I won't.
Just making sure that the audio was turned on.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Obviously you won't be seeing my reaction as I did when I went in here for the first time. I went like, holy shit. So, I'm gonna go through the evidence again. Obviously you won't be seeing the my reaction again. I might be cutting in the reactions I had from before, but we'll see. Just so you don't go like, why is he not reacting? Obviously because I've seen it, so. It's annoying that I have to deal with a bug like that, because first time impressions are always the best ones, but yeah. Interesting. See, this is a part I did not notice before. The telescope is pointing at my own apartment. That's fucking creepy, dude.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Alright, so this is the optional mission I was talking about. I was too tired to notice the first time. But yeah, there's like an optional mission outside. In the other district where I have to sneak all the way up in the north end of the map again. Which we'll be doing again. Hopefully I can go back without me crashing this time. And that's kind of what I'm kind of wish to do, because I want to see what happens if I can do that. Otherwise I'll be forced to try and find her without having talked to the doctor first, so. At first when I noticed that number I went like, what the fuck? Obviously the rest went what the fuck too. But I didn't see, I did see this one, but I didn't see the ones in here. So. But yeah, I already found something that I didn't see the first time, and that was the telescope here. Last time I jumped down here, there was a person standing here, but I don't know where the fuck she went. Guess that's random. Now there's more down there, obviously. I'm not gonna go down there and spoil it for you guys until I'm ready, so. Alright, so let's see if this works. We'll do as I want anyway. So the action music. Nobody saw me. He's suspicious down there, but that's all he is. Oh man. Couldn't care less. That's what it is.
What kind of freaks are coming out in there? You hear that?
Sorry, man.
We have... What are you doing here? It's after curfew. It's dangerous.
Serial killers are dangerous. Curfews are just inconvenient.
I beg your pardon?
Daria Mishka. Ring a bell?
I'm sorry, but I'm not at liberty to divulge anyone's personal information.
I'm asking for your help. Daria's missing. She's gotten herself mixed up in these harvester killings.
I'm sorry to hear that, but I don't see what that has to do with me. Or with you, for that matter.
Before going after her, I want to make sure I have all the information I need. I read the email you sent her. You seemed very concerned. Something about a neural surgery you performed. Why was it so important for her to meet you here?
I used to know Daria. She was a patient of mine.
Your patient? You mean here at the drugstore?
No, of course not. Before that, when I used to work for Tai Yong Medical, big tech corporation. You know it?
Enough to know I don't like where this is going.
I headed a project. The cutting edge of neural science and cellular memory replacement. We dealt with people suffering from severe social disorders. We were making people better by making them better people.
Why do I get the feeling you did something unethical?
Unethical? Right and wrong or outdated concepts. Wouldn't waste my time with them if I were you.
Whatever you were involved in has obviously hurt people. Dealing with the effects of that is a waste of time to you?
We were trying to help people. Imagine what it would mean if we succeeded. Anxiety, gone. Apathy, gone. Depression, gone.
Diversity gone, spontaneity gone, individuality gone. but you probably left that part out of your sales pitch.
Daria is responsible for what Daria does. The only reason Tai Young forced me to get involved is because so much is at stake for them. Big brand name to protect. I've met their lawyers, men whose briefcases are filled with broken teeth. You must understand.
I'm trying to save Daria. If any part of you cares about what happens to her, now is the time to tell me. What do I need to know to help her?
Daria is beyond help. You're wasting your time.
That's for me to decide. Now tell me about this procedure. And you can quit stalling, because I'm not going anywhere until I get the answers I need.
My job was to address people's deficiencies by integrating donor personality packages. That meant we needed lots of confident volunteers to donate time to our project. As you can imagine, people weren't exactly lining up to have a scrape inside their heads. So Tai Young had to diversify.
Once again, not sure I like where this is going.
Tai Young Medical cut a deal with various penitentiaries. Prisoners who took part in our programs, they got granted little perks, bigger cells, running water. The prisons, they benefited from facility upgrades. It was a win-win.
You implanted the personality traits of prisoners into the mentally unstable? Smart. Let me take a wild guess. Daria's donor was Marek Svobotka, better known as the Harvester.
Donor number 698843. All I was given was a series of test scores that showed a perfect match. Everything she was missing, he had. Nothing else mattered at the time.
An innocent woman's been turned into a vicious killer, in large part because of a procedure you carried out. I'd say that matters.
Daria wasn't turned into anything. She willingly participated in a procedure. Now she is willingly killing people. You may choose to see a causal relationship between those two things, but let me assure you, it's more complicated.
Save it for the lawyers. What I need to know is how to stop her.
All right. Look. We obviously want the same thing here. Daria has a neural chip installed just above the hairline. She won't let you get anywhere near it. So if you're serious about putting an end to this, you'll have to, you know...
What, kill her?
That would be my preference, yes. Or I suppose you could just incapacitate her, but then you run the risk of having her wake up. Not a risk I would take personally.
There must be another way. Something that doesn't involve attacking her.
I wish I could help you. Unless you're willing to meet violence with violence, Daria's not a victim. Chip or no chip, she is behind this, and she will try to attack you no matter what you do. She must be held accountable.
Maybe, but I still think you're hiding something.
Look, I'm the only one who can analyze the data and find out exactly what went wrong. Make sure this never happens again. Please, you must agree to incapacitate Daria and remove the chip. Bring it back to me, and I promise, you will be compensated.
We'll see.
It is dangerous out in the...
Blah blah blah, shut up, okay. I got all the extra space. Before, when I found this, I didn't have any, so I just sold all that crap, so why not just pick it up, right? Now, I don't want to hack the door. This is quite fortified, so I'm just going to sneak into his apartment this way. And go through his mail.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Damn it.
State of martial law preemptively declared by the Czech authorities as an excuse for legally defeat. No warrants, no trial, no right to it. Sure of that.
Just trying to see if there's something that I'm missing. Did not see this before. Donald Blow continues to overwhelm his subjects' personalities in ways that are unexpected, if not remarkable. Oh. I knew there was something I was missing, man. I'll read it. I missed that part too before as well, so.
What do you want from me now?
I know there's a keyword that can shut down the chip. I read about it in your notes. Why would you try to keep that from me?
Because I knew you would overestimate what it could do. You're a fool if you think you can just walk up to a killer and say a magic word. It won't undo what she's become. The decision to act on Svobodka's memories, to repeat them, that was all Daria. Simply shutting down the chip at this point will not be sufficient.
That's for me to decide. What's the override phrase?
Ad hominem 2026. But I warn you, do not turn your back on her. And do not underestimate her responsibility in all of this. We all have terrible nightmares. We all have visions of sick and terrible things we could do. But we don't all act on them. You must be careful around her. We have no business together.
Interesting. So it's a kill switch. Alright, moment of truth, man. Because if I crash again here, I can't actually continue the game. Not the side mission anyway. So. Damn it. Not the way I want it. Anyway. Okay, let's go. Alright. So it actually worked. I don't know what the fuck I did that made it like bypass. I saw there was like a mission icon or whatever on it last time. They might have bugged it out or something. Who knows? Thing is that it works now, so that's the most important thing. I have to deal with this shit again. Wait. But yeah, it's probably because they noticed me and then there's something that glitched out. I don't know. man.
I don't know where she is. All I know is she called you and not me. Cute, doesn't it?
I will try to find a little something. I promise.
Couldn't have told him about the details apparently.
Biocell, painkiller, like
Just
over there.
do a deal with
Want
the
Praxis,
two.
eh? Biocell, hypostim, painkillers.
I might be interested.
I sell these things.
Yeah, I got that.
Buy something.
Leave.
I'll be on my way.
Poliatsky.
Whatever, don't care. I have a feeling that I can steal his shit, so why buy it? Right?
Daz is the man. He'll set you up.
There's a wall there. Was broken. Don't know if you guys noticed. Oh, fuck it. Fuck, man.
Pick me up. How much do you want to spend this time?
Don't wanna listen to his fucking repeated shit anyway. Okay, there we go.
Get out of here then.
This one angry son of a bitch, man. You deal with him and he goes like, fuck you. Fuck you for dealing with me. How dare you deal with me? Jeez, man. Okay, bitch. This time. Sorry for all the saves. Just doing it so I don't have to repeat this yet again. So.
Oh, thank God. I knew you'd find me. We must hurry before he comes back.
Before who comes back? The man who killed Angela Gunn?
Yes. He knows you're after him. He wanted you to come.
So where is he?
He's everywhere. Can you not feel his presence? Are you not scared?
Why did he bring you here? What does he want?
He's using me to get to you. He thinks that by removing your augmentations, he can make you whole again. Quickly, come closer. Help me to get out, and then deal with him. Please, I beg you.
You can drop the act, Daria. I know what's going on here. I know there's no one else out there. I ran into an old friend of yours. The name Cipra mean anything to you?
You mean Dr. Cipra? Where did you dig him up?
He's worried about you.
He's worried about himself. He's worried about Tai Yong Medical. They're willing to kill to cover things up, to preserve their precious image. Their reasons are savage compared to mine.
I don't believe this is who you are. Something changed in you after Cipra's surgery. Made you do things you would never have done otherwise, for reasons that aren't your own. But it's not too late.
Don't be so naive. I am who I've always been. Cipra's surgery, all it did was give me access to another man's technique, his courage to follow through.
I can still help you.
Shit. I don't even remember which one it was. I think it was this one.
Ad hominem 2026.
What did you do? Is that how machines pray?
Listen to me. The neural chip that Dr. Cipra installed in you is in the process of shutting down. Try to focus. This version of you that's been hurting people, I don't believe that was really you.
Then you don't know me very well. Why? Why should this change anything? The procedure gave me access to memory banks that weren't my own. The choice to draw on those memories was mine alone. You can't take them from me.
The shutdown process may take some time. There may be lingering effects, but that doesn't mean it's too late to help you.
You really believe that, don't you? All right. Prove it. Approach me. Come. Closer. Save me from all those horrible things Dr. Cipra did. There's nothing to be scared of, right? Surely, whatever trace of the harvester was inside me is gone now that you've said the magic words.
I don't really believe you're the one killing people. Not willfully. Whatever you've become is a product of Dr. Cipra's experiment. That experiment is over now. The override phrase should have disabled the chip.
Stay away from me. Deep down, you wanted this all along, didn't you? You ignored the facts because you wanted to be saved.
I came here to help you.
You're the one who needs help. Don't you understand that? I can make you human again. I have to make you human again. It's not too late. You need not die, machine.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think I did something wrong there, but who cares? If I can knock her out, take the chip, that'll be the end. heard that phrase before. Bitch, please.
Now you're mine. Got something for you.
Now where'd you go? Stupid parrot. Nothing here. I can hear you.
Good for you. Hearing me is one thing,
I should be
knowing where I
right
am
back.
is another. What's that, bitch? Alright, let's see what the fuck it says now. I need to go... That's the SOS from the other guys. I'm gonna go check that out too. Which is down here in the cell as well, so... Check over here. Shut everything down. Some serious shit you got in here, bitch. Oh, wow. So scary. Throwable gas canister. That's the cool part of being augmented. See, that's all the cool shit that was in the original game as well. Sometimes the enemies would try to take you down with something, or there were traps or whatever, there was something, and then your augmentations would just kick in and save you. Go like, what? Don't give a shit. So... Right. Dump her up here. Sound asleep. Then we're gonna check out the rest of our lair down here. Now I can't really see anything because of the sunlight, so I apologize if it looks like I'm running in circles.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Just hoping to turn off the grid there. Smoke grenade. Got to fucking crouch. Anything else you should know about? Okay. No health. And I can disable these, no. I don't want to accidentally blow her up, so that's yes, I regenerate health pretty quickly because of the operations I have. So. Alright, let's move her away just so I don't accidentally kill her. I don't need to blow these up, just I feel like I, you know, just want to make sure she doesn't die by some kind of weird ass fucking bug or whatever. So.
It all makes sense now. Lingering by the crime scene, creeping around Daria's apartment. I should have seen it sooner.
This isn't what you think, Montag.
You killed her because she figured out who you really are.
Daria's unconscious. She'll be fine. Your real problem is gonna be figuring out what to do with her when she wakes up.
I made the mistake of letting you in on this case, of giving you access to her. No more lies. Are you going to confess to what you are or not?
Daria lured me here. She wanted to save my soul by removing my augmentations. Just like she saved Angela Gunn and God knows how many others.
Daria Mishka? All this time pretending to be a dead serial killer? Bullshit!
I know it's not easy to believe, but it does start to explain some things. Daria didn't just happen to see Angela's murder. She was there because she killed her. And she wanted me to get involved because she was already targeting her next aug.
Daria wanted you involved because she didn't like cops, and because she was scared. Apparently, she had every reason to be.
There's an email on Daria's computer from a former Tai Young medical employee named Dr. Sipra. A few years ago, he treated her for some kind of social disorder using experimental neural therapy.
What does that have to do with the killings?
Sipra installed some kind of chip in Daria. This confidence package was made up of neural code that came from incarcerated volunteers. One of whom was Marek Svobotka.
You're making this up. You're trying to confuse me.
I didn't find it easy to believe either. But it started making a lot more sense the moment Daria tried to kill me.
Can you prove any of this? Where is the chip now?
Right here, man. Son of a bitch, man. Sure.
Here, this should be all the proof you need. Dig into Daria's past and you'll find that she was part of this Tai Young experiment. Analyze the chip, and you'll find traces of the Harvester's neural code.
And in exchange for this evidence, you get to walk out of here like nothing happened.
That's the idea.
Right. If what you're saying is true, and this does all lead back to Tai Young,
then you're gonna have your hands full. Assuming you want to keep digging into this.
I don't. But I think I have no choice. This damn case has been like dead skin. I can't stop scratching. I suppose I have you to thank for that. There's got to be something.
least all the shit is down. There's still explosives around and shit, but who knows? That was a side mission, but apparently that has gone now because I gave him the chip. Honestly, I don't care about the doctor much, so whatever. Solve the case, that's what's important, right? Let's deal with the SOS real quick and then I'll end the video, because I honestly can't see shit what I'm doing, so... just gonna save real quick. Swear to God, there's more and more people showing up down here, being dead. Oh, okay.
I like it down here. If you don't, then you can just fuck off.
Yeah, had that one before, bitch. Keycard reader. Read Revixy's keycard. No idea what the fuck that's leading. Guess I'll check it out by destroying the door, so.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Did want to travel. Travel, yes.
Tall, dark, and augmented. Over here.
Milena, you didn't take my advice about giving up on forgery.
I know. But trouble is, I've got a talent for it. And it's a real growth market. As soon as you got me out of that thing with Dragomir, I had like 20 emails from Samizdat. Do you have any idea how difficult it is for art school graduates to find a specialist subject these days?
The permits aren't enough for police anymore, forged or real.
In Prague, maybe. But it turns out I'm multilingual when it comes to falsifying border passes. Lucky, right?
If it works, I'd say lucky.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Super Commando Man.
Oh, don't mention it, Milena.
If there was an easier option, you think we wouldn't take it? I was less stressed out when I was working at gunpoint.
We may not agree on your methods, but I'll let you get back to your work.
Coming from you, that is like the gold star seal of approval.
What? You're being weird, woman.
Welcome to the Underground.
Little K.
I owe you an apology for hacking your infolink.
Don't sweat it. I'm assuming you had a good reason.
Samizdat's usual channels are all bugged. I couldn't risk an audio communication being traced back here.
You're Little K, right? You don't sound local.
I wrote some things that made me have to delocalize a long time ago. Been living story to story on a Schengen visa and a language implant ever since. Never expect a short story from a long-form journalist. You want to know why I brought you here? The police raided Samizdat last night. Cleared us out. We were broadcasting until they pulled the plug. Radios, flyers, mail bursts, the makeshift media van. Getting the message out to our subscribers if they needed a refuge. As you can see, it went a little wider than we anticipated.
What happened to Kay?
K is me now, according to the Samizdat Manifesto. It's all very third-wave socialist with a dash of martyr complex.
Good to know. But I mean, what physically happened to him?
Right. His name is Yarek Drobny. He's being held by the police along with Bones. No contact, no bail, no rights. Plausible deniability.
He must have known the risks.
Well, he was open to the existence of risks. When you showed up, it should have been a wake-up call, but you were reasonable. The state isn't reasonable.
So are you running a resistance cell here or a campaign room?
Why not both? Now Samizdat has a captive voter base. We could run for the Senate.
It's organized resistance then.
Peaceful resistance. We're working together to get people under the cordon and out of Prague. It's a happy accident of a police state. Well, I say happy when everyone's repressed, they can see past their prejudices.
Or they shift the blame. It's gonna take a long time for those prejudices to heal.
As long as certain people can profit from keeping the wounds fresh. But you knew that already.
Yeah.
This isn't what I call laying low. Aren't you afraid the police will find you again, finish what they started?
They already got the cake. Bones, the backup servers, even the shitty coffee machine. Enough for them to call it a win and get back to indiscriminate brutality on the streets.
Where were you when this happened?
Right here. Running our little home away from home. Our sources tipped us off about the martial law. Either we could write about it and throw our hands up. Boy, I sure hope this massive rights violation doesn't end up being too awful this time. Or we could enact a readiness plan and really do something.
Yeah, when we first met, I called you pamphleteers. I guess I should apologize.
Oh no, we were pamphleteers. Now we're pamphleteers, jury rigging an underground railroad.
I'm pretty sure you didn't call me to put up posters. What's the deal?
We've made a plan. We're getting people out of the city, starting first thing tomorrow. I want Yarek and Bones to go with them, but first, we need to bust them out of jail. Tonight.
Are you kidding
You
me?
think I'm the kind of guy who breaks into police stations?
Are you telling me you're not?
Fine, I'll get them out. They're being held in the temporary police station downtown?
Yes. By the Monument Metro. Once you're clear, takes them across the plaza to the Uneda cleaners. We've cached everything they need for a long road trip along the old NATO decommissioning zone.
That's your escape route? Puts getting them past the state police into perspective.
It works on paper. And gives them these new identity documents, a lot of new identities. We found a very good forger. We're keeping her from a bright future in a Pika's newsroom.
I'm well aware who she is.
Too many people. You'll have to borrow more truck.
Can I break these? No. Damn it, man. So apparently... I noticed there is a... Sweet. Another dead dude. Seriously? This is getting old, guys. Holy shit. Didn't see that.